through seasons no one saw me in, where silence felt louder than truth has ever been. I learned that grief can speak like prophecy and change the shape of everything I used to believe. I've held on to moments that don't fade with time, like echoes that still feel alive inside my mind. And somewhere between the breaking and the becoming, I stopped asking for proof and started trusting the running. There are things I can't explain away. They don't fit in the words they gave, but they live in me like memory that no one else can take. This is what I've come to know, not from what I was told, but from everything I've lived through. When the nights were getting cold, I've seen light in the middle of the dark, heard answers without sound, and I don't need the world to agree with what I've already felt. This is what I've come to know. There were doors that only opened in my pain, where something unspoken started calling out my name. Not always in the language of religion or of fear, but in a presence that still feels like it is near. I've learned that heaven isn't always far away, and hell can feel like places we create and what we say. But either way, I've walked through both within my skin and came back different than I was back then. Not every truth is handed down. Some are carved beneath the ground, where only those who lose and fall can hear the deeper sound. This is what I've come to know, not from what I was told, but from everything I've lived through. When the nights were getting cold, I've seen light in the middle of the dark, heard answers without sound, and I don't need the world to agree with what I've already found. This is what I've come to know. If I call it God or call it light, or just the way I survive the night, it doesn't change what's real in me, what I felt, what I believe. And maybe truth is not one voice, but the sum of every broken choice that leads us back to something whole inside the human soul. This is what I've come to know, through the fire and the flow, through the love and the letting go, through everything I didn't know. I've seen light